Well, welcome everybody. From unusual settings, happened to me the first time I left my trusted laptop at home in San Diego. So from the business center at the Stein Eriksen Lodge with interesting camera settings, hopefully good enough audio, coming to you here from Deer Valley in Utah at the beautiful Stein Eriksen Lodge, third time at Hirevue Digital Disruption Conference. Well-attended event, over 500 attendees. 300 or so customers attending, company is growing, doing well, good vibe, all the good things that you have in general from a well-doing, well-going enterprise software vendor, which Hirevue certainly is. So what are the top 3 takeaways, right? So as you know, as a former developer executive, I always look at housekeeping, what is really being done on the product, what is helping existing customers to be successful on the product, and it's good to see that Hirevue is doing that housekeeping. There's an improved user interface, which came out already back in fall, but it was debuted, or for me, it was debuted over here for the first time. It's good to see that Hirevue is thinking about more automation with automated actions inside of the way where a recruiter in his dashboard, in his actual currently living list of attendees, of candidates is actually working in. The new feature in the recording part itself is screen share. Screen share is very powerful to show artifacts and bring them in the interview process and into the recording. It's important for developers. It's any kind of thing which needs to be shared from the electronic side in the digital economy, so definitely an important feature. Equally important that pictures and multi-section interviews can come in, so you can ask people more stimulating questions in the hiring interview process. That's very good. And then you can have multiple sections and rank items during the interview process, which is another key capability. The big news was digital assessments. Sorry, altitude sickness over here. Digital assessments, which allow the combination of what Hirevue has been very strong from the beginning, machine learning, with the I/O side. We have both the chief data scientist and the chief I/O psychologist on stage, bringing together all the good things which have been done in the past on the I/O psychology side to the machine learning side, bringing those together, and with that showing some interesting and amazing results. Hirevue shared a reduction of the hiring pipeline, of the hiring speed, if I don't have the numbers wrong, of a major hotel chain, check the tweets the hotel chains mentioned there, from 40+ days of building together customer care and registration teams down to, I think, 8. So significant reduction by just asking the right question. Actually, no surprise. We all know certain discerning things, discerning questions group candidate in better buckets for making an intelligent selection on where to go and where to hire, where to make an offer, who to hold back, who to say no thank you, and so on. So second one. Third one is Hirevue is not only for HR, right? There's a surprising uptake on the sales side, right? Because Hirevue has this video recruiting or video interview capabilities, which are also interesting when we want to get salespeople to speak and we want to train them how to have the correct dialogue, how to have the right conversation, which is very, very expensive, very, very intensive, and Hirevue has all the capabilities from the interview process. So interesting uptake from that. So Hirevue is all about now building on the one side in terms of new teams, hiring the right talent, and then coaching the existing talent. A very interesting area as companies struggle to have a more getting more from their people. So training and new ways of training are very interesting. The whole learning space significantly changing. Interesting, Hirevue doesn't want to call it learning, but coaching. It's good to see the traction. I forgot the customer numbers by memory. I think I tweeted them. Check my story file, which is published already. So overall, good conference for Hirevue, which is doing all the right things, growing at a substantial rate. Numbers are not disclosed, they're private. Growing customers are happy using it, excited using it. It's very interesting to see, almost energized, evangelically energized to use that. Fans of the product, that's always good to see. On the concern side, I think Hirevue has lost a little bit of speed. 2 years ago, they were totally cutting edge when it came to predictive analytics and machine learning. Less of a message here, like with other vendors, mainly in my view because you're trying to go through the recruiter and not for the business person, right? And the recruiter might be afraid of getting rid of their job, might have to make sure that this works for the whole enterprise. Much, much bigger task than serving the business user and tell them, hey, these are the top 3 people you should look at, or these are the people you should call first, or here's talent which will augment what you can do in your team. But hey, that's questions from that. Other small concern is, yes, it's great to have IO psychology, but in the digital economy, in the age where computers can do more than humans in many aspects, in the age of next generation applications where computing capabilities have bypassed business best practices, I'm not so sure if bringing back the good old IO pieces, certainly a comfort blanket for many HR professionals because they've been using that, back into the digital age. So it's all about efficiency, which definitely it helps. We have the showcase here of the hotels. Whereas effectiveness is IO psychology still 100% the right thing to do in the digital age and digital economy. Speculation, can't fool Hirevue for trying, can't blame them for trying. It's good to see them trying. We'll have our fingers on top. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Greetings from Utah, dear Valley. Thank you.